update on the cam swap. Something is not right. It's making a noise. I'm thinking a cam bolt backed out, and it's rubbing on the timing cover. So I guess I'm gonna jump in here, pull it back apart, hopefully get it all put back together so I can go to work tomorrow. So, on further inspection, I found the squeal. Probably not good. Whatever. You see, I just reached down here. The light's really bright, but I just reached down here, you know, and I'll be goddamn. If that thing didn't back out, and the crank pulley was spinning on the snout of the crank. So, I guess I'm gonna put some Loctite on it and re-torque it down. I know it's torque to yield, but it's kind of late and I can't go to the store and get another one right now. So a guy is just gonna have to make do with what he's got, which means Loctite. And you, little buddy, you get to go back to your home and stay there forever and ever. Perfect. Luckily, I thought they closed at 9. Apparently it's 10. It worked out. Got a new bolt. Well, there's the new bolt. Here's the old bolt. I'm gonna make sure that this thing's down all the way, because I just read that you're supposed to take the original bolt, run it into 250 foot-pounds, bag it out, they put the new one. I forget how you're supposed to do it. I'm gonna have to Google it again, I'm gonna be honest. But we're gonna Loctite the shit out of that. Hopefully this don't happen again, and hopefully it didn't tear up the snout of the crank, because if it did, well, I guess we're just gonna live with it for now until it breaks. That's kind of the story with this poor thing. Just live with it until it breaks. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ow, that's my beard. Anybody ever thinks it's a good idea to grow your beard out real long and plan on working on anything? Yeah, it's a great idea. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Am I gonna shave it off? No. We're gonna go in there. Come on, go home, little buddy. Okay, you are in there. So now, another thing too. Ain't no little Harbor Freight clicky do. Brand new, little digital torque wrench here. So hopefully it works out better than that thing, because I don't know how that hadn't blown its head gaskets yet, because none of those head bolts are torqued correctly. They're just kind of there. Could have done the same thing with the impact and got done a whole lot faster on that truck. Wow. Tell you how wore out this thing is. It takes 30 foot-pounds to turn the motor over with the plugs in it. That's probably fine. So we're gonna go find my pry bar that says you're not gonna move anymore. So apparently what you're supposed to do is, the correct way is to take your old balancer bolt, run the balancer up on there, torque it down to like 250 foot-pounds, 240, something close. Back it back out, take your new bolt, put it in, and then you torquelize it down to 37 foot-pounds. And then if you have one of those handy dandy electric torque wrenches like I got, them digital ones, you can flip it over to the thing where it gives you your degrees, and then you turn it 140 degrees past where it was torqued to 37. That's apparently the correct way to do it. And I went ahead and put some Loctite on the bolt. I don't know if it's necessary, but it's just, I didn't put nothing crazy like red Loctite, but I put some blue Loctite on it, and hopefully it holds, because I drove it for a while hearing that squeal thinking that it was a pulley going out. Definitely not. So I'm hoping that we don't have any more issues out of it, and I can continue to do the budget build with the truck without having to put another motor in it because I tore a crank up. That would suck. But that's where we're at. So I'm gonna get it all slammed back together real quick, and hopefully I'll be able to drive it tomorrow. I got a vacuum leak I got to figure out because it's causing it to try and stumble out, stall, and shut off. It's not happy, and having that big ass cam in it doesn't really help matters either. So yeah, and it's the main vacuum port right there on the brake booster, so I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Maybe I can rig something up for the time being until I can get it fixed correctly, or it'll just be a temporary permanent fix. I don't know. That is to be determined. But I'm gonna get jamming on this, and I'll get back with y'all once we get it put back together, and fingers crossed there are no more noises. Whew, that'd be nice. Alright, so it's the next day. Hopefully the truck's gonna stay together. I did finish it up last night about, probably 11:30. Drove it to work today, no more squealing, so there's that. So there's a meet tonight, and they're talking about there's supposed to be some fun runs, so we might try and run the truck and see how it stacks up. Now granted, I know, it's a 4.8, ain't gotta tell me. It's wore out, but we're gonna see where it's at, you know. And if I do go out there and we do run, I guess be watching for a video of that. But yeah, no, I greatly appreciate y'all for watching and all you subscribing. It amazes me that I got even 10 subscribers. There's people that actually want to watch this. But like I said, I appreciate y'all. Just kind of keep an eye out for the next video. Should actually be a little bit of racing and probably losing. It is a 4.8 that's wore out. But after, I guess next step is going to be converter with the truck, and then once we got a converter in the truck, I guess it's time for a power adder. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all are thinking on power adder. Do we go nitrous? Do we put a turbo on it? I have been looking at Force Performance. They got a 78-75 setup. This should make good power and probably send the 4L60 to its grave, but you'll have that on them big jobs. Or I can kind of try and keep looking for a used, cheap supercharger. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Send it to your friends. Let's get this channel growing. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for sure. See you on the next one.